Alright, y'all. So, hi. We're gonna continue with episode 5. Make sure to like and subscribe and check us down below. So, last episode, we left off with this mysterious man. Right. Here we go. I'll put a voice. So, this is where we left off. Leave now. I ran as fast as I could. Even though I couldn't see his face, I could sense the coldness in his voice. The shivers that my skin immediately formed goosebumps. Yep. We're dealing with a cold-hearted person right now. Hey. As I reached my room, my whole body started shaking, and the sound of his voice echoed in my head for a while. I was equally scared and intrigued by this mysterious man, and 1,000 questions were forming in my mind with each second that passed. That scent. The scent that entered every fiber of my being and turned me into an addict on the spot. That scent wouldn't leave my thoughts until I rested my head on the pillow and sleep carried me away to another realm. Yep. Uh-oh. A knock on the door woke me up in the next. Who is it? uh, Good morning, Rain. It's morning already? I'm sorry, I must have fallen asleep. I apologize for waking you up, but Vanya sent you the new contract and the driver's waiting to get it back to her. Just need you to sign it. You get dressed. Come downstairs. Breakfast is ready. Okay. Ooh, maybe Roman will be there. In a way, I want to meet him, but I'm also scared of the idea. Am I the only one here having breakfast? Unfortunately, no. Yes. What's that supposed to mean? I can't go into detail with you. Then will you please at least join me? Please? I could grab a quick bite. So what am I doing here? You live in this house now. That's it. Nothing more. Did Roman pay for the pleasure? Or should I talk about this? As I told you before, I don't know if Roman hired you. But if you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them for you if I can. I have more like a request. Do you think I could get paid in advance for this month? I urgently need the money. I really don't understand what you could be doing with the money since you have everything you need here. But I'll see what I can do about it. Uh, and could I also leave for 2 to 3 hours after? I asked Vanya to specify that. Indeed, according to the contract, you can leave the house 1 day a week. I hope you know that. Any other exits are not allowed and will be considered a breach of contract. I better keep quiet about my condition. I don't think he knows. And dying would definitely be a breach of contract. Also, During your time out, you are not allowed to share any information with anyone about what goes on between these walls. Of course, I won't leave the house any other day that when stipulated and I won't mention anything about living here. Can I ask you something else? Sure. What is your part here? In this house? I take care of everything. The other staff, the house in general, the other properties. And I have some other obligations, like taking care of papers. Am I amongst them? In a way. Should I try to find out more about Roman? Try to find out more. You found out enough today. No. I have enough gems, so let's try to find out more. Is this Roman's estate? One plus mystery point. It's the Espinal estate, and Roman is an Espino. But the property belong to Mrs. Espino. Is Mrs. Espino Roman's wife? No, let's not get into this right now. All in due time. But to answer your question, yes, it belongs to Roman now. Can I ask you something of you? Yes, of course. Stay away from Roman. He isn't the sociable type, and he's not in a good place these days. I will. Okay then, I have to take care of something, but I'll shortly return. I'll be in the living room. Better finish my breakfast first. Sorry, I didn't expect that anyone would be here. I'm sorry that I startled you. I'll return to clean up later. Oh, no, please stay. I won't get in your way. No, I don't want to get in your way. I'll go clean upstairs and return after. I hope it's okay to enter your room. You never know in this house. What do you mean? There are a few rooms in which I'm not allowed to enter. Only Mr. Keith can go in there. Can you believe I come here every week for the past 3 years and still didn't see the whole house? Let me guess, Mr. Roman's room? Yes, amongst others. The truth is, I never saw Mr. Roman himself. I only heard him a couple of times talking to Keith. And does that man have such a good voice? I bet he could convince me to do everything he wanted. Aren't you supposed to do the cleaning around here instead of gossiping? Sorry, mister. I'll be on my way. Brought you the money you requested. That fast? You can go today if you want. Wherever it is that you had to. The car waits for you in front. It's alright. I'll walk. The nearest bus station is 20 minutes away. Take the car. It's not a problem. I'll be out for the day anyway. Won't you be needing the car then? I'll leave with Roman. Thank you. So how long have you been working here? I've been with the Spinos all my life. That must mean that you know Roman. When we were small, we used to play together all the time. We practically grew up together. But as we grew older, he took another path and left me behind. Not that I complain, I've been treated more than fairly by everyone, so I remained here out of respect to them. And for Roman, after what happened, I couldn't let myself to walk out. What happened? I think I said enough. May you should ask Keith or Roman about this. But I didn't even see Roman. Well, not entirely. Hmm. Believe me, you don't want to either. We're almost there. Mysterious. I took the car to a street nearby the hospital so that the driver couldn't report, in case he'll be asked where he dropped me. We have the money. You do? Yes, we can start my treatment. You're serious? Yes, I am. That's great news. We'll call the suppliers right away. Okay. First vials will be delivered in about an hour. Till then, let me explain to you how this works. There are some side effects that you should be aware of. I didn't mention this before because I didn't think that you'd be able to come up with the money. You might experience slight headaches and dizziness at first, but it's all right. It's normal for you to do so. As you go along with the treatment, you can experience fever and the dizziness and headaches could intensify. Foreshadow. This is some foreshadow. It's not a general rule, but a pretty big part of the patients respond to it. As I just said, it's fairly normal, and you shouldn't be worried about this. Just wait till they pass. Do you have any questions? How long does it take to administer? As long as you'll keep paying, I'll order the doses so that they'll be here when you arrive. And the actual administration takes about 40 to 50 minutes through the IV. I have really high hopes for this. Me too, doctor. Me too. Come on. Roman, it's time for us to go. I was prepared for this. You can never be prepared for this, no matter how strong you are, no matter how much you shut yourself down. You just have to learn to live with the loss. You decided yet? Are you going to go through with it? With what? I'll do it. Just keep her out of my way. She was at my door the other day. Did she saw you? She's still at the house, so of course she didn't. Roman, let's just go. So at least we got to see a little bit of glimpse of Roman. So yes. I'm excited. And curious though, how did you come up with the money? It's not an amount that a bank will loan, at least not to someone who isn't upper class. I got a job. Some job. They still hire? I could use a paycheck like that. It's actually I can't go into detail, but it pays for my treatment, so I had to do it. Are you? You know. No, doctor, I would never do that. Good. Just got me worried a little. Not that I would blame you. I don't judge, especially in your position. I'm definitely not doing that. It's something else, but I can't talk about it. Just take care of yourself. I am. That's all I needed to hear. We have about 10 minutes left. Then you can go home. I returned to the estate a little dizzy, so I went straight to my room to lay in bed. It's not like I'm supposed to do something in specific while I'm here, so spending time in my room couldn't be a problem. My little afternoon nap turned into a whole 14-hour night's sleep. Must be one of the side effects. When I finally woke up, something familiar was lingering in the room. The uncanny fragrance surrounded me, and all my senses were in ecstasy. But that could only mean one thing. He's been here. Roman's been here. Dun dun dun. So that is it, y'all. At least it wasn't like a little cliffhanger. So make sure to again like and subscribe. Check the description down below. And yeah, so much for watching. Until then, I'll see you guys on chapter 6. Is it? Yeah. See you guys. Bye.